Hey guys. Um, so a demon cannot preach the gospel. They can mix truth and lies, but they're not going to preach the gospel. A kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. Okay? And the story in the Bible where we learned that the demon-possessed girl that had the spirit of divination was following Paul and them around and saying, these men will show us the way of salvation, they're men of God. I'm paraphrasing. That wasn't actually speaking the gospel, okay? Remember when Jesus was accused of casting out demons by the power of the devil, and he said a kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. So if someone is preaching the true gospel according to the scriptures, that there's power in that. The gospel is a power, the gospel message is the power of God unto salvation, okay, through Jesus Christ. And since a kingdom divided against itself cannot stand, a demon's not going to go around. Now, a demon can teach a twisted false gospel, So people are using that story to try to say that people that are teaching rightly and have a profession of faith in Jesus Christ aren't necessarily saved. And that is so grievous. And if people start believing that, the poo's really going to hit the fan. Everybody's going to be paranoid. They're not going to know who they can believe, who they can trust. Well, for one thing, we trust Jesus. We put our trust in God, in Jesus Christ, and not man. But as far as teaching, I'll link again my teaching about wolf fruit and fruit inspecting and all of those things. And when Jesus taught about that and says you'll know them by their fruit, he's not talking about the fruit of the Spirit there. He's talking about the fruit of their lips. And I'll attach that Bible study below this video, because what's going to happen if people think that they don't have to accept you as a brother or sister in Christ when you have that profession of faith, they're setting themselves up to be like God and to judge like they can see the heart. And there's going to be all kinds of paranoia and judgment based on behavior and so-called fruit inspecting, but not according to the scriptures. And that would cause a big old stinking mess and a lot of manipulation in the church, and that's not going to be according to God's will. So just be really careful about that. There's no doubt that in my mind and from what I've read in the Bible, that there's not going to be any demon going around preaching the gospel. That just doesn't even make sense. So anyway, I just wanted to put this out here. I don't have much time. I stopped by to check my mom's mail, and then I've got to go home and cook dinner. So I love you guys. Be blessed.